Well, good morning, Christchurch, and welcome to our daily reflections. My name is Ben, and I'm the Worship and Youth Minister at Christchurch. This morning's reflection is taken from the book of James, and James is a wonderful book that's just so rich in encouragement, in wisdom, and also challenge. There's a lot of challenging verses in there which make us think about the way that we live and the way we live out our faith. So it was a real challenge for myself, trying to think on which verses to reflect on and bring to you this morning. But the verses that I've chosen are from just chapter 1 and verses 2 to 4. And they say this: Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. Now, I reckon if I took a poll about who's experienced hardship in their life, of everyone that's watching this, it would be 100% yes. I don't think anyone would say I've not experienced any hardship. And it's really odd that when we consider hardship, we're being encouraged by the Bible, by this letter here, to consider it great joy. And why is that? Well, you know, when we go through things, when we have to persevere through things, we come out stronger, don't we? Our faith is tested, and then it grows. And it's to look at it this way. It's like when we go and do some form of exercise. Now, exercise is, for some it's fun, for some it isn't. But we see it as a necessary part of our life, whether that is as simple as going for a walk or doing something more strenuous like lifting weights. But when we put our body under stress, it grows, doesn't it? It gets healthier. Perhaps when we get under a weight bar and we lift an amount of weight and we slowly increase the weight, eventually our muscles adapt and they grow to it. In the same way, God uses the situations that we go through and the hardships we experience to grow our faith, to grow our trust in Him. And interesting, in the book of James, the word that is used, and when we go back in the original language, refers to the process of what silversmiths would do to refine silver. You know, they would heat silver up and to really hot temperatures, so eventually that you could see that the impurities in it, and they could remove them, and they'd keep doing this over and over again until the silver was so shiny they could see their face in it. And the same way, God uses hardships in our lives to refine us, to grow us, because eventually, you know, He wants us to reflect Him. You know, that's the thing. You know, we want to grow more and more each day to be like Jesus, and God uses these situations to do that. And so, what I want to encourage you this morning is to not see hardships that you suffer or anything you go through as a wasted thing in your life. It's not wasted. God is using the situations you're going through to refine you, to grow your faith, to trust in Him more, to become more like Him each day. And I also want to encourage you that actually, if you are suffering right now, if you're going through some tough situations in your life, God is with you. God is right there in the midst of your situations. He's a God that knows suffering, and He's right there with you. And I just want to say that we're praying for you, if that is you, that you will know God's perfect peace right now in this situation. But I want to leave you with that encouragement that you may suffer, that you may experience hardship, but nothing is wasted, that God is using that to grow you to be more like Him, to grow your faith, to trust in Him more. And, you know, an encouragement from Romans that said that God uses all things work together for the good of those who love Him. And so I want to leave you with that encouragement that that whatever you're going through, it's not wasted, that God is going to be doing a great work in your life.